So let's talk about 31. I I really like Rob Zombie's music, and I like his films. Halloween he did from I think 2007 or 2009. I really liked it a lot. And The Devil's Rejects is probably in my top 25 films of all time. So I really like Rob Zombie's directing. And his last film, The Lords of Salem, I wasn't a big fan of. I found it boring. It wasn't scary. It wasn't even like really intense or thrilling for a thriller. And what happened, Rob Zombie? What happened? Just that's all I can say is just what happened. So 31 is about a traveling circus act, and on Halloween night they get kidnapped and they're forced to play a game of 31. And 31 takes place on Halloween night, where you have to survive. I think it's 12 hours till morning, while being threatened, chased, hunted down by these serial killers. The movie opens with a fantastic monologue scene by the lead villain, Doomhead. And Doomhead is played by Richard Brake, who I haven't seen any of his work before, but his performance as Doomhead was awesome. Just awesome. He was like the perfect blend of like charismatic and scary, and it was 2 thumbs up. Then of course you have the Rob Zombie staple of his wife being the main character, Sherry Moon Zombie, which is fine. I don't mind her. She's alright. After like the monologue scene from Doomhead, the film is just a chore to watch. Especially since there's no likable characters in this movie. Like, I was rooting for the bad guys just because how like scumbaggishly awful the main characters were. I know this had a hard time getting past the MPAA because, it was too violent or whatever, so apparently Rob Zombie had to cut a ton of stuff out. It kind of shows because, like, in the, I don't want to call them fight scenes, but in, like, the hunting down serial killer, killing people scenes, the camera, like, cuts off really quick, or there's, like, not really any gore, and it's like, okay, why not? And I didn't see anything like awful that like he hasn't done in previous movies. So it's like, was it the MPAA or was it just Rob Zombie trying to cover up for a poorly made movie? And to me, the editing is really terrible. It's like something I could make with like a free downloaded software, and to me, it wasn't up to snuff with his previous films. And I don't want to compare it to his previous films, but when his films are so much better than what we got, it's kind of upsetting. And to me, it wasn't even a fun movie. Like seeing people get killed and seeing stuff happen, it's just like, it's just a chore to watch. And the villains, to me, aren't that grand outside of Doomhead, because there was like multiple ones, because like they're all like something head, like there's sex head and stuff like that. It's like that's not creative, that's not really that cool. It's just like they should all have like, and all of them have like their own like personas, like their own like characteristics and how they act and respond to the characters trying to survive. But it just, this film just didn't do anything for me. It just wasn't for me. And he uses this like, at like random times, he'll like use like slow motion on like the main characters as like they're just like walking, and it's like, why? And then he'll like change like the shutter speed and the frame rate around, and it's like, but why? And it just didn't make sense to me. A lot of the decisions that he did just didn't make sense to me. Like, apparently it was filmed all on a handheld camera, which to me is fine and dandy, but most of the action-y chase scenes were all like shaky cam, and it kind of just like ruined the whole experience a bit. So yeah, 31. This movie was a chore for me to sit through. Like, I would like pause it check the time. It's like, oh, I still got like a half hour left, and like dread it. And it was it was jazz and chore to sit through. If you like Rob Zombie's previous works, check it out. I guess I personally wouldn't recommend this to anyone, but to each our own. And I know there are people out there who really, really enjoy this movie. That's fine, no big deal. To each our own. But to me, I wasn't a fan, and I have no interest in rewatching this ever again. So, like always, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.